And others across the state in Massachusetts spent the weekend dressed in festive green as well to celebrate Irish heritage. But Governor Healey and Lieutenant Governor Driscoll decided to trade in their green for something a little bit more regal. The duo dressed in the Dunkin Donuts tracksuits featured in the viral Dunkin Super Bowl commercial starring Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and Tom Brady. For the annual St. Patrick's breakfast held in South Boston, dubbing themselves the Dun Queens, they threw some munchkins to the crowd at the local 7 Union Hall as they made their way up to the podium.
To Ben, to Matt, to Tom, just reminding everybody, now Massachusetts runs on Dun Queens.
And if any of them will actually see them dressed up like that. Now, the third member of their Dun Queen crew was former Massachusetts Governor Jane Swift. The St. Patrick's breakfast is a time for state leaders to come together to celebrate Irish heritage in the city of Boston.